Hello, it's Marcia with Then and There. I have a new project I wanted to share with you. I have made some more Traveler's Notebook inserts. They'll be listed in my shop today. I wanted to make sure everything was up and ready to go today because it's the first day of fall in the Northern Hemisphere anyways. And this is just my my contribution, I guess. I don't know what else to say. There's another word I'm looking for, but I don't know what it is. But autumn is my favorite season, so I just put everything that I love about it into these books. They're all very similar. They all have the same design. They're slightly different. Not a lot different about them, but it's slightly different. But before I get into that, I do want to show you one more thing. I have added on my excuse me, on my Etsy store a new digital print that I made. These were pressed plants that I made. I made cards that I have in one of my journals, and I just scanned them and made a print, or a digital print for you guys. So that'll be up on my Etsy store if you want to check that out, so that you can have all of them. Anyways, so let's get into the books. Set those aside. Lost my feather. That's okay. Alright, so each one has a different title. This one says Beautiful Autumn Day. It has the oak leaf printable in it. These are printed on a cardstock, so the coloring is a little bit different. Each one has just a coffee dyed paper, little note card or fold out, whatever you want to call that. A little button here. These are some fabric feathers that have, feathers, what am I saying? Leaves, fabric leaves that have been sewn on, some lace, and a little stamped little clothespin. I hope you can see that. My lighting is not great today, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's different. I hope you can see that. And it's stamped on each side with a little bit of a teeny tiny little text stamp. And they all have a different, similar pattern, similar fabrics, but a different layout of each one. It's a quilted kind of look. I'm going to call this set Autumn Comfort. I think that with autumn, you've got a lot of things that are, at least in my case, very comforting, like comfort foods. It's sweater weather. Something in the air is different, and it just feels really great to me. So I do want to state ahead of time, there's nothing Halloween or Thanksgiving necessarily in these, mainly just seasonal autumn things, but either one of those things could be included in this. You could journal about and add in stuff from those different celebrations if you want to. So it's entirely up to you. I left it pretty open in that aspect. Okay, let's get into it. So because it's sweater weather, I have crocheted for each one a little, I guess you could call it like a little tapestry, and it has a string up here that you can hang on a wall if you want to, or you can leave it in here. It's got tassels on the end. Each one is a little bit different. I haven't crocheted in a long time, so it took me some time to remember what I was doing. These are not permanently attached. They're just pinned in with these little gold safety pins. So they can be removed and they can be hung on your wall or whatever you want to do with them. This is just a vintage little pocket here with a tag and some satin ribbon. A large pocket here with some cheesecloth and a coffee dyed tag, some organza ribbon. Each book has the same elements in it, like I said before, just arranged differently, basically, and they all look slightly different. This was a painted leaf that I just painted the leaf and pressed it onto some cardstock. And this flips up. There are tabs throughout on the side. I'm sure you could see. Pretty tabs. Some cardstock. This is a tuck spot. Another tuck spot. And in here is just a vintage image printed from Graphics Fairy of a pumpkin. And in this little tuck spot is a little tag. Got some stamping throughout. It's another vintage image on just some card for a journaling spot. Some more stamping. A tag, or a ticket I mean, and some, I don't know if you can see it really on camera, but there's a little bit of sparkly gold tulle right here. And they're just stapled in. This, this is just a quirky little thing that I did. I had these little pennant banner things, tiny little canvas ones. And I just ran some twine through some holes and hung them on there. You got a bow on the other side. Stamping. Another side of the other side of the glassine bag. Some more stamping. This little pocket. This folds out. You got a vintage image of a moth here with some vintage, really old music paper. Some onion skin paper. A envelope here with just some ledger paper, copy dyed ledger paper. Another tag. This is a collage journaling tag. It has space on the back to journal, and on the front it has a little pocket with this little tag in it. That's some more of that paint stamped leaf. I don't know what you would call that. I'm sure it has a name. A little pocket here with another little image. This has a large fabric pocket on the back and some more of those another fabric leaf, with just an extra piece of that vintage wallpaper that you can put anywhere you want to, and a little bit of lace on the edge there. And so there's that one. This one here is called Crisp Autumn Morning. Has a lot of the same elements. This one has a pressed aster flower on the card. Another little flip up like that. And this one has a different pattern on the little tapestry here. Mostly all the same elements, different papers. And here I put the butterfly here on this one. Like I said, they're all slightly different. I didn't use a specific technique, or I don't know. I just use the same elements, just in different ways. This is how I roll. This little tag, the little banner. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they each have one of these. This was a folder that someone gave me. They were old, they were cleaning out their files, and they had these tabs on them already, and they were autumn colored. I picked out the oranges and yellows and stuff like that, and I put a different word in each one. This one says change. This other one that I did, this one says comfort. It has an orange tag. And paper. Oh, a lot of the same elements, more of that music paper, different fabric. And tuck spots, little tag, journaling spot, this little envelope here. It got sealed shut, so I just cut it and still use the tuck spot that way. And it says fall right here. It's a little collaged journal tag. And a little pocket in the back. Some more of that wallpaper and the fabric leaf. There's that one. This one is called Another Autumn Season, and they will be titled by, or listed by their title on Etsy, so if you want a specific one. This one has a pressed clover and a pattern paper flip up. I do want to just state, I know that aster flowers and clover are not fall flowers, but I think that it works for autumn because they're pressed, and you would pick the flowers in the summer and then press them and then have the pressed flower in the autumn, right? Okay, this one has a brown little tapestry hanging here. A different kind of fabric with the wallpaper pocket. A collaged type of pattern paper. Different tag. Oops. Oh, this one has a Season's Harvest thing on it. This one says warmth on the plastic thing. And also I did want to just state that these do come out, and you can just flip them wrong side out and write another word on there or stick a different sticker on there if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. There's that flip up. And a collage. Onion skin paper. Little tuck spot. It's a different little ticket in there. Little envelope. Blessing bag. Some of that coffee dyed ledger paper. Little tuck spot, journaling spot. It's a combination. Little tuck spot there. Wallpaper and a different colored leaf. There's that one. And this is the last one. It's called Beautiful Autumn Flower, which I put the skeleton leaf of a cottonwood tree in there. And a different patterned paper. Okay. This one has brown. It's hard to see the brown on brown, but different patterned. Has little I call it windows. I call these windows crocheted onto that tapestry. Different little paper tag there. Well, this says autumn brings, and it has some listed like apples and pumpkins and things. And I did leave all of the sewing tails on. I mean, I trimmed them so they weren't super long, but they're all on there. So for those who like the really sewn rustic kind of look like me, that's all there, like I normally do. This one says scenic. Lots of scenic images during autumn, in my opinion. This fabric here is little ruffles sewn on that collage. The vintage image of some oak leaves. And the little fabric leaf and lace. And there they all are. So, whoop, got stuck on a leaf. There is my set of Autumn Comfort, okay, focus, Autumn Comfort Traveler's Notebook inserts. So, go check them out and let me know what you think. Just give me a thumbs up and comment and let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.